break back in, save the king, save the royal family that has been taken over by Ursula and her either pets or followers, Flotsam and Jetsam, and the rest of her coven have terrorized and brought ruin to Atlantis. You guys escaped to the sanctuary and met some people to lead this charge back, and you have returned back to Atlantis, and you are charging through the halls, trying to get as many citizens out to the portal and back through the Temple of Neptune as safely as possible. With some clever thinking and use of your deck of illusions and Cronus's passive out of trace capabilities, you were able to save quite a lot of citizens and get them out of Atlantis safely, or at least through the portal. Then you guys proceeded to dispatch some of your squads to keep up the fight, as you guys uncovered that there's already been an outbreak of fighting here, most likely due to the distraction or the attacks that you guys coordinated out in the reefs. But you are still trying to confirm or seek that information, and you guys were on your way through the castle trying to take the quickest route to the throne room, and you came across a hall where there were Tags and Chul surrounding and attacking Atlantean guards, some forgotten Atlantean guards, those that were marked. And the marked ones one of the marked ones seemed like he was fighting back against the Hags, the Coven, regardless of being marked. And with your guys' help, you guys made quick work of dispatching them. And you guys didn't realize that the person that was marked is Plevra, the one that was one of the guards that helped you guys escape and find the prisoners and find Flounder. And that's where you guys are at today. You see Plevra there, just kind of wounded, bloodied. Hold up that map real quick, so I'm looking at the same thing. And Cronus has already made quick work of trying to harvest some of the poison off of them. And you guys are in this room. What would you all like to do?
We want to ask directions. Joseph was going to ask the guy with the handprint the location of the king.
So yeah, I guess as you address them and you guys kind of stand out from the crowd for the other Atlantean guards there.
I'm pretty sure we already do.
It's real quick that he recognizes you guys. You made it back. You got it out of here okay. Then I see that that the cost was not in vain. I'm glad that you guys were able to make it out of here. We're making it out with Flounder and make it back to us. The royal family is still being held up at the throne room still. Ursula and her coven are sealed it up so that to kind of keep the royal family at bay. Once the explosions went off, everyone kind of knew that hopefully the attack was on, and when they sent everything out when they sent all the Sahagin to the reef, we decided that was our time to strike. But yes, the throne room is further this way. Does anyone else have any other questions?
And that's where you think Triton is, yes? Is in the throne room?
Yes, I know he's in the throne room. Well, I know he's in the throne room in the royal family.
Insight check.
Sure, go for it.
It's a trap or not.
Yeah, I mean he's not being deceptive. They are there, but if you're trying to glean at whether it's safe or not, it's very clearly not safe.
Obviously, it's more so. Is it a trap?
He is not trying to trap you. You think you you think he's being sincere in his hope to, fight the coven and rescue the royal family.
Okay.
All right. Well, that wasn't hard. Which probably means the rest of this is going to be super hard.
More than likely.
We just got to get them drawn away from the throne room. So the reason they stayed there is how easily it is to funnel people through. We got to pull away their defenses. So it looks like the prisoners have already done that, and some of your men are already, are helping with that. As you guys kind of see Sebastian kind of wave off some of the guys to keep going and join the fight with the others, and keep on the offense as you guys kind of discuss things.
Sure.
I've not seen the royal family, but I know that's where they are holding them.
Okay. Then how do we get the sea bitch out? Ursula, how do we get her out? Or are we all expecting to waltz in and survive?
That's definitely going to be the tougher part.
Mm-hmm.
I've not seen Ursula in many days.
How do you know she's still here? Other than probably arrogance keeping her here, but
He kind of scratches his head like, that's a very good point. I guess the coven told, or our masters told us, but I have not seen it with my own eyes.
cool. Well,
I think if we could at least get the royal family out and save Triton, we might be able to at least turn the tide, or buy us enough time to get out of here ourselves. But we need to try to save Triton. And Sebastian just kind of confirmed, like, yes, that is what we're here for. We're trying to rescue the family. Is there any other places where they are defending? If Sebastian will ask you this, is there possibly where is all the guards distributed at? And he kind of says, like, a lot of them are fighting the people, and some of the Sahagin have left to go to the reef, but they're kind of barricading or fortifying some of their defenses around the entrance to the throne room.
how did servants get into the throne room?
Through the door.
So
Huh.
there's no secondary door for private servant quarters?
No, but Sebastian will say, if you guys are asking kind of like alternate routes and stuff like that out loud, Sebastian will say there was they would come in and out through the throne room, but there was a secret passage to get behind the seat, but I'm not certain if Ursula would prepare for that or not. She's very familiar with the throne room as well, you see.
And that's assuming
How
she knows about
familiar?
it.
She used to be married to King Triton. She used to be his queen.
Gross.
Oh, right.
Gross.
Interesting.
Loving marriage between those two?
Sebastian will, not that this is really the time, but they didn't always hate each other.
It could be useful, and also it goes to determining if he would have told her about a secret passage.
And depending on how recent that passage was added, because it could have been added after they broke up.
Like, oh shit, my wife became an angry sea hag.
Yeah.
Crazy exes.
Yeah.
It is worth a try. I mean, if you guys don't think that it would be another potential trap.
Oh no, it might be, but the door definitely is one.
I know personally I prefer my chances in open quarters versus tight corners, but I know Flounder, you don't mind getting into tight spaces. And Bart, I wouldn't put that past you either.
I mean, why not do both?
That is true.
Are you suggesting that we come to the front and the secret passage?
Yeah. Like you
I'm-
said, you do
I'm
better
listening.
in the open. You do better in the open. I do better not in the open. And some of us are rather sneaky-ish. And
Okay.
most of you are not. And if she is expecting someone to come through the front door and no one does, either she's going to assume we all died or we're up to something else.
Say that last part one more time, the last thing she said.
If we don't come into the front door, so if we all went to the back exit, she's going to assume we either all died, of which I'm pretty sure her coven would have told her, or she's going to expect we have another way in. So to keep her on her toes, probably give her half of what she's expecting and hopefully half of what she's not.
What if we run into more trouble when we're divided?
That is a risk.
Finnicus kind of perks up. He likes this idea. Sebastian is very weighing it very cautiously. Go ahead, group. What are you guys thinking?
It's definitely not a bad idea.
We have no way to talk to each other when we're split up.
True.
So it would be
To
terrible.
be fair,
if
we don't
one group-
exactly communicate.
Oh, that's still true then?
I mean, you're not wrong. So, I don't know. Either way, it's gonna be a trap. I think we just need to choose one way and go in. And I think more than... They could be thinking, oh, they're going to be trying sneaky, so they'll come in through the back, so they're going to prepare for the back. But then, who's stupid enough to go through the front?
Well, also, judging from what little I've heard of all of us down here, wouldn't Ursula just assume we're all stupid?
That's true.
Is there like maybe windows or I don't know, a skylight? Like a what's the word I'm looking for?
Are you trying to find a third entrance?
Yeah, something that no one would
Something we
think
could
of.
break?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kool-Aid Man.
So Sebastian will be able to answer that, and he goes, the reason why they're probably keeping the royal family in the throne room is that it's one of the few places in the Palace of Atlantis that is just not open air and pillars, allowing people to come in and out. That's like their own way to keep the royal family safe within Atlantis. Besides being in the common prisons that you guys are in right now.
Gotcha.
It's not so much reinforced, it's just that open flow concept like the rest of Atlantis,
They decided to keep the royal family safe.
Yeah, screw everyone else, function for the throne room, prettiness for everywhere else. But there is a secret passage. Well, I won't say that's, a secret passage for the royal family to use.
There might be a secret passage, or there's the front door. Either which, dangerous in their own ways. One of which may be a surprise, one of which is most definitely not.
Plevro will say, it's definitely a trap. Ursula will be waiting for us to say there's no way she's going to abandon her prize until she gets what she wants.
Oh yeah, I'm assuming she's at least as smart as I am. I'd set a trap.
This coven is known since you guys have arrived to Atlantis. They knew you guys were coming to the world. This is there is a strategy at hand in their response to what's going on, but I think Ursula is far too intelligent to drop her guard around her most treasured
Prize.
prize. Thank you.
True. But if she knows we're here, she probably definitely thinks we're stupid.
She definitely looks
Plus
down on everyone. Sorry, did I cut you off, Anika?
Nope.
So Sebastian will look at you guys. So are we? Could split up. I could take a few men and go through the front door and try to pull what's left of their defenses to them, and you guys can go with Flounder around to try and make your way through the royal passage.
Just question on that. When you say go through the front door, do you mean like you're actually going to charge into the room, or are you going to make them come to you by opening said door? We
are going to continue to try to pull as many defenses away from the throne room as possible now that we know for sure that's where the royal family is being kept. The best thing we could do is to draw them out, draw as many of her followers away in defense of the position, and then clean up the stragglers ourselves. So you're going to make them come to you by banging open the door saying, haha, come catch me? Good job. That's a good plan. Usually it's also actually not sarcasm. I can't tell with Anika. I said that. I'm like, shit, that almost sounded sarcastic. Sebastian says, thank you, question mark.
I think it's the best plan we have, and considering how short on time we are to get to the throne room, I personally, Lorna, thinks that we should go with that plan.
Okay.
Split up? Yeah.
So.
Because the other one's going to put at least half of us at disadvantage if we all go just one way.
Yeah, we definitely need to split up.
But like, keep our party together, and then NPCs go that way, except for Flounder.
Yeah, we just need to like put a bunch of rags between Joseph's armor. We'll be fine.
So you guys have the choice to go with Flounder through the tunnels, it sounds like, or Sebastian through the front door. What would you all like to do? Also, how's everyone looking right now? Sebastian would probably go around and try to tend to some of your wounds if anyone was looking more beat up than others.
Joseph has not been touched.
Me and Anika have not been touched.
I was barely touched, I think. I was touched by something. I still know.
Yeah, I think the only person that would probably stand out as taking a good lick would probably be Bart. So he would come over to you, Bart, and try to cure some of your wounds.
Oh, the damn shark. That's what I was attacked by.
Where are you at, Sebastian? So let's go ahead and let's see. I'll use this there. Sebastian, where's your character sheet?
Random question.
Yeah.
For actually the whole party, because I can't remember. Did I use the amulet at any point during this day?
No.
Okay. I have it that I wrote it off. I may have just accidentally clicked it.
Did you use it when we were fighting the shark?
Mm-mm.
That's what I'm trying to remember.
So hopefully that was
good. You used your crossbow.
So 13 points for you, Bart.
All right.
Oh, I'm sorry, 12. Oh, sorry.
You don't get that 1 point.
All right. Oh, shoot. Let me make sure I marked off his spell sheet because that's going to be confusing. Shit. I don't keep track of it now. So do you guys usually for your spell sheets? I usually go the opposite direction, but do you guys do zero? You start with 0 and then you tick up to 4?
No, I do the opposite. I tick down.
Okay. I'm going to do that then. kind of go back and forth. I'm like, I mean, I'm sure there's not a wrong way, but I'm like, this feels wrong. All right. So
I
that was
forgot one of
Cupcake.
Anika's personality traits is sarcasm as an art form.
All right. Is there anything else anyone wanted to ask or talk about with the Plevro? You do detect the cosmic magic from his curse mark, but his personality seems genuine. But what would you like to do with him?
How many of them are hand-printed?
Only Plevro was handprinted in this group of 3.
Shit.
He's kind of has volunteered to go fight alongside the other guards that are going to go break up and cause distractions elsewhere, but
Well, I guess one important question about that is, does Ursula have control over those who are forgotten? Or someone else doing that for her?
That's a good question.
Because if it is Ursula, you should probably stay away from her. If it's not, you should stay away from whoever it is.
You're asking this to Plevro, right?
Mm.
He goes, Ursula's definitely controlling some of the marked, and I'm either dead if I try and dead if I don't try. I'd rather try today.
Are you fighting her through force of will, or is she just ignoring you?
Force of will. That was you could see that when you guys first were fighting the hags, he was struggling to try to overcome his command to strike against them, but he did overcome it.
Hmm.
So it can be fought against, but we don't know for how long.
Never understand the power of stubbornness.
True.
Stubbornness has kept you alive this long, Anika.
It has.
Kept all of us alive for so long.
Stubbornness and spite.
So I'm here. So Cronus, Bart, or Joseph, what are you guys thinking? I haven't heard from you guys in a minute.
I mean, I say we just split up and then we send them through the front door.
Yeah, the question is, where does dude with handprint go? We already figured that part out. So
Yeah,
glad you
no,
agreed.
just send them with them. It's only one person.
Sebastian will nod his head because that's what we should do. Flounder, and he'll kind of real quick kind of describe how to get to the secret passage to Flounder, and talk to the rest of the group and the ones that have remained that have not been dispatched to continue the good fight while you guys have been discussing an update to your strategy. He tells them to follow him, and he takes about another squad or two with him towards the throne room's front door. Fennicus, you guys follow in behind with Fennicus, and as you guys get closer and closer, he eventually diverts you down another path, taking you through the tunnel and taking you up to a statue of one of his daughters. Go ahead and roll me a history check to see if you guys would know or recognize anyone that would be interested in checking that out. That is. Oh, Anika, you would, you would recognize it and know it to be a statue
Nope.
of his eldest daughter, Atina. So you can notice that, and he will go up to the statue and press a little symbol below, like on the pedestal, that has the symbol of Trident on it. And as he presses it in, you'll see that the statue slightly shifts out of the way, revealing a small little tunnel to kind of go down and swim through. Fennicus dives right in. I imagine everyone else does so as well.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. And let's see here. I figured you guys were going to ask, but I was like, let's see what's going to happen. Okay. As you guys are swimming through these tunnels to get to the throne room, more commotion can be heard from through the walls that you're swimming through, and you hear more fighting. And as you guys are swimming for a little bit, you feel that the water just changes, and you start to see on like the marble or sorry, the stone flooring, you see like this kind of pungent mucus growing. It's kind of purple in color for those that have night vision or dark vision. And as you guys are swimming down these tunnels, you start to see. Actually, Anika, go ahead and do me. No, not yet. But Anika, go ahead and do a wisdom saving throw real quick.
Ah, shit.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay.
18.
Okay. Not a problem. You feel something kind of nagging and pulling at that wound that you have, that scar on your person, and you shake it off, and it doesn't seem to impact you too greatly, just enough to kind of unsettle you. But at the same time, as you guys are swimming, you're just feeling that same emotion that when you were shaking that off, and you start to see these little withering plant-like creatures that are squirming and moaning in the darkness down here in this tunnel. And as you guys all get closer, you guys are going to notice them, and they're one of my favorite little things in the world. But of course, I probably don't have it on Pinterest. Nope. There we go. I think here we go. I'm not going to get a high res just for speed, but here we go. In general, you see a bunch, as you guys are going through, you see a bunch of these like poor cursed creatures that are just kind of gaping and opening their mouths empty at you, trying to communicate, but they have no words to share, just moans at best that they can express in these halls as you guys are swimming through.
Oh, great.
Faye, I imagine you would probably cast Detect Magic at this point.
Oh yes, I'm definitely casting detect magic.
Yeah, you're definitely picking up that these are cursed afflictions on all these people that have been kind of turned into this. You can
It'd be like a transfiguration.
I don't know what that means. What's that?
Or transmutation, sorry.
You're mixing Harry Potter.
Yes. Because my roommate's watching Harry Potter in the other room, and I heard that word.
Transmutation. I can't look it up what the spell is for some reason, but yeah, it's that school of magic, I guess, or it's a curse, basically, that is cursed them into this form.
Ooh, that is a bad one.
Yeah, from the amount of magic that you're kind of seeing, it's a pretty strong curse. Basically, an agreement was made, and she collected.
And there's not really a way to help them right now.
Look kind of scrawny and morbid and sad that you can't do anything to help them.
You are eerily, weirdly familiar. Maybe.
They're familiar to you.
I don't know. Something weird. And she's just kind of like rubbing her left neck and shoulder.
Can I see what's there?
I mean, you saw the wound peeking out of her upper neck.
Fuck. Something must have happened while you were away from us. I mean, obviously something happened, but...
So she raises an eyebrow at that, like, yeah, no shit.
Well,
But I'm fine.
yeah.
It takes more than weird cursed beings to do whatever this is trying to do. Let's go.
Yeah, let's keep going.
Swimming further down, a little bit further down the tunnel, you hear. Are you guys just going at normal pace, actually, or how are you guys traveling?
That is a good question.
Clink, 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 clink.
I mean,
if you're trying to be stealthy, I'll need stealth rolls from everyone.
How do you clank in the water?
Yeah, really. Fuck.
Okay.
Whoa!
Oh my god.
Holy shit!
Oh,
Oh,
What a
right.
vault!
Yo.
Joseph
Lorna,
pulls
you
out
brought
a
down the
oil
curve.
can and
You
starts.
brought down the curve.
The one person who's not wearing armor
Broke
gets
the
the
curve.
worst.
You know, it was the, I mentioned the Kool-Aid man.
Yeah.
All right. As you guys are swimming through this tunnel over these poor unfortunate souls, you as you swim over there, Lorna, you feel one of them kind of reach up and try to grab your foot. They don't have much strength. It's mostly a blah affair. But it is enough to cause a little bit of a noise as you shake your foot to kind of get untangled by it. And you'll hear a familiar kind of voice into your mind, Lorna. Like, now what are you all wandered down here for?
Oh shit.
Oh boy.
This is not for you. This is Ursula's new garden. You are not meant to be in here yet. This is for later for you.
Wait, that's not Ursula's voice.
Nope. Nope.
Then who is it?
Nope.
Oh, is only Lorna hearing this, or is all?
Yeah, Lorna's just the only one hearing this right now.
Oh, never mind.
She's just kind of stopped and is like zoned out listening to this voice. Is it who I think it is?
It's not Ursula, if that's who you think it is.
I don't think it's Ursula.
Let me see. Oh, no, it is not.
Oh.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Nope. Yes.
Wait, the first ones or the second ones?
Let me take you to a private chat. It's just there are more of hags that work for Ursula.
Oh, okay.
You hear that familiar kind of scratchy cackling voice in her tone.
Okay, the
Actually,
ones who probably took my hair?
Not those exact people. No,
They sound like
you get
witches.
the impression that they are close by to you.
Okay, cool. Okay, this is great.
But perhaps they don't know your exact location.
Yeah. I mean, they kind of said garden for later, so they probably kind of know who we are. Okay.
Yeah. Oh. So right now it is darkness. If you have dark vision, you can see a little bit. But you go ahead and do a perception check for me.
Okay. Would you like me to whisper it to you?
No. You can just do random perception. I've already rolled that.
Okay. Oh, I'm proficient. Oh, not bad.
Yeah, it's really good. You see further down the way that one of the hags, her kind of aquatic skin, just kind of creepily looking down the hall at you. And as you turn around, you will also see another hag kind of coming from behind, kind of closing in between you and your group.
Yeah, I immediately will let them know, so we'll go back in main chat.
Okay.
Okay. Guys.
Yes.
Not to frighten you, but remember those sea hags? It's probably not the same ones, but they're surrounding us. And she'll point to ahead and behind the group.
Do I
The
see
ones you
them
gave your
looking
hair
around?
to?
No, not the ones that I gave my hair to.
If she calls it out, you'll be able to see it, especially if you have dark vision. You see a hag in front of you and another hag behind you, and they're kind of closing the distance on you and your group a little bit. Well, on Lorna, but you guys are all together.
These are different ones. How many hags are there?
There's so many.
Many hags and many witches.
So what are you ladies doing here?
Bringing you to Ursula, of course.
So you're gonna follow us?
If you give us no trouble.
What do you get out of it?
By serving the Dark One, of course. Our master gives Ursula and the others great powers, and they bless us with those powers as well. Come. Don't be shy.
I don't trust this person.
Joseph will just keep going.
Yeah, Nika's just thinking, like, how do I turn this around? But she keeps going, she doesn't know yet.
And you killed him, that's how you turn it around.
I mean, that's true.
Yeah.
So the one is coming up, and now they've seen all of you coming closer. Again, still the withering kind of bodies below you are still trying to grasp at some of your ankles, but seeing how Lorna got strung up by one of them, the rest of you have kind of avoided them a little bit more so. So what are y'all doing? Just swimming forward towards the hag, or are you swimming at the hag, Joseph?
I'm going to keep going to the direction where we are supposed to be going to the throne room.
Mm-hmm.
That's the direction he's going.
Yeah. So I'm saying there's a hag there, though. Are you swimming at the hag or following her? Like I'm just trying to gather what the group is doing.
At her, with her, pass her. I don't care. He's just going to go to the throne room.
So you're not swimming to attack her, basically.
I don't know. I got my sword now.
I know.
And you have backup.
Yeah.
How many is there?
2 hags, one in front and one behind.
Oh, that's easy. Yeah, it's only when they come in threes, that's when they become a pain. Yeah, Joseph will draw his weapon out.
Okay, so you're swimming forward and trying to close the gap, and you draw your blade, and before it could have just been easy. And then we're gonna go ahead and roll for initiative if you have your weapon drawn.
Well, that doesn't sound very fun.
Yeah.
Yay.
Difficult so
this.
way more fun.
Wow.
I don't see the people on there, so.
I did select it.
I got it.
Forgot to ask if we're in a dark place or not, so I can roll off of the other sheet.
You are in a dark place right now.
Okay, so I'll bring out the other sheet. There we go.
This is all very dark. Yeah.
Both literally and metaphorically.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and roll me a perception check real quick. Joseph says you have the best view in the house.
Is it perception?
Yep. Yes, please.
Yeah.
Okay. As you are swimming at the hag in front of you with your blade drawn, you will notice that familiar white searing print on her as you are getting closer. And that's going to bring us here. Let me get the music going, and we're going to start at the top.
This is Joseph right now.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is
Yeah. That's probably my favorite clip from that film.
I love the whole witch scene. That's my favorite one.
All right, let's start off with Bart. You see, you hear the attention from Lorna, and you quickly see what's going on. You start off, sir, as you see Josel darting forward.
Well, you said there was one behind us, right?
Yep, there's one behind you. Both within swimmable distance for you.
Then I shall go to slash at that one.
Okay.
Shink Shonk.
Okay. Wait, no, my sea hags aren't still not on the initiative order. 14 and 27, both I believe are hits. Yes, they both are hits.
They're not on the initiative board because you deleted the token.
Yeah.
Oh my
And
gosh.
You
I would
did.
presumably be and I would presumably be the only one within range of them, correct?
For right now, yeah, since you swam out to meet them, yes.
Okay. Well then, here we go.
Alright.
Oh,
15.
that's sad.
What was their initiative originally? What was it?
15.
It was 15, okay. So, I'm sorry. Is there anything else for your turn, Bart?
That's it really, yeah.
So 26 points of slashing damage, right? 15.
Yep.
Yeah.
26.
All right. So I only have one turn. I have to- it's up here. Oh my god. Okay, perfect. All right. Brings us to Faye. What would you like to do, Faye?
me?
Oh, Lorna. I'm sorry.
It's okay. How far back are they? I have 67 speed, so how
You
far?
can definitely, yeah, you could get caught up with Bart or the one in front with Josel. You guys were traveling pretty close to one another. They're not that far away from you all.
Okay, I'll go back to the one with Bart. Am I able to swing around the back of it?
Yeah, you got plenty of movement speed. It'll use a little bit extra to get behind it, but you with the 60 feet, you're not going to have a problem.
Okay, perfect. So that will make it flanking, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So I will Great Weapon Master that then.
Okay.
14,
Okay. That's a hit. Yep.
26, and a 19.
And that's going to be it for the one behind you.
Oh, we got this, you guys.
Yep, they're not super hardy. Anything you want to do, Faye? Or is there anything else? I'm sorry, anything else in your turn, Lorna?
That's okay. She, for her bonus action, will give a thumbs up to Bird. And that's her turn.
Okay. Oh, do you want to try to throw something? Can you throw something because you got to kill with Great Weapon Master? Oh, wait, no, because doesn't it have to be another Great Weapon Master attack? Or no? Just
No.
another. Oh,
no, just an attack.
you've used a lot of your movement, but you could definitely throw a javelin from where you're at.
It
I
has to
imagine.
be a
Oh,
melee weapon attack, unfortunately.
Boo.
Yeah.
never mind.
Phooey.
Sorry. So that brings us to you, Faye. What would you like to do with your turn?
Alright, so how far is the next closest one to us?
It's about 30, 40 feet ahead of you. Josel is already on his way towards that one.
Alright, moving Hex over to that one, and I'm going to fire 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Okay, go for it. And you're hexing which ability, though I don't think it's going to last that long.
Let's do Dex.
Okay.
Ooh, good damage on the Eldritch Blast.
Alright, 17 and 18. Right?
35 total.
Ooh, it is very much so bloody.
That's me.
Okay. It seems to be cursing at you and under its breath and angered by your attack on it, Faye. And it sees you rushing towards it, Josel. And you see that white handprint that you originally saw originally on it just glow even brighter and hotter as she extends her hands, her gnarled fingers towards you. And you see this black smoke start to billow. Those with dark vision, it's kind of hard to contrast with the darkness, but you see the smoke kind of festering and billowing from those forgotten souls below you. And Anika, you're gonna feel this huge kind of familiar feeling. You see the 3 spirits rise from these dead bodies. And let me share a picture since we're not using a board. We're using Theater of the Mind a little bit here. And actually, Lorna, you're going to recognize these as well.
Oh no.
Oh.
You'll recognize
Oh,
these one as
no.
some of those creatures that you guys saw when you first passed through the portal the one time. You were, I think, one of the only individuals that saw that. Maybe Faye too. I can't remember now.
I think I saw them, but just a glimpse.
That's right. So you see these ethereal black spirits kind of appear, and she points her fingers and commands them to go at you guys. So let's do their initiative real quick.
Those are terrifying.
Oh, shit.
All right. And even then, I roll like shit. And that's gonna end that's gonna definitely end the hag's turn. And brings us to the spirits as they kind of dart forward towards you, Josel. So one swims at you, Josel. The next one swims to the next one. Who would have been second in the front? I imagine. Faye or Cronus?
I didn't move, so I think I was still further back.
I
mean,
firmly stay in the middle.
I probably would have been up towards the front with
Okay.
Venicus.
Okay. Oh, there you go. So the first one's going to go to you, Josel. The next one's going to go after Venicus, and the next one's going to go after Cronus then. And thank you for remembering me. Let me get Venicus' sheet back open. Okay. And here they come. So the first 2 are going to be at you, Josel. 2. For 17 and 23.
Yeah.
All right. You're going to take 4 points of necrotic damage, and I'll need a con saving throw.
Ooh.
Jokes on you. Constitution was my best.
All right, you're fine. So your maximum hit points does not go down, but you take 4 points of damage. The next one is going to be at Finicus. Boom, boom. Both miss. Both are at. Next ones are at Cronus. Boom, miss. All right. Well, these new creatures suck balls. Cronus, it's your turn.
All right. I want to shadow step behind the hag,
Okay, easy enough.
and then I'm going to make 2 attacks with the trident. And then my first one will have advantage since I use shadow step.
Okay. You should have advantage because you're flanking too. Or no, you're not flanking quite yet, but yeah, 18 and 24 both hit for 27 points of damage. And let's see, make sure. And she is no longer. So you still have these 3 spirits that have appeared between you and Josel and the others. So
I will swim back towards the one that attacked me.
okay, you would pass the one by Josel in doing so. So
Okay,
do you want to
I'll
stop with that
stop
one?
there then.
Okay. Did you have any other attacks or anything else you wanted to do?
Nope.
All right. And that's going to bring us to Anika. You have no hags behind you. The hags seem to all be dealt with, but you have 3 spirits in front of you that look very similar to the one that you've seen before.
Mm-hmm. Can I get within 15 feet of all 3 of them?
Being in the back, what's your swimming speed?
30, but I would have been in the middle.
Okay, but you do have a swimming speed. It's not halved or anything.
No, I have it because of the
yeah.
helmet and bubble over my head.
You could probably get the first 2. No, yeah, you could get them all. Yeah, 30 feet's fine.
Yeah, so I want to get within 15 feet of all of them, pull out my harp, and pluck a cord and deal some lightning damage to them.
Okay, go for it.
So they take 11 lightning damage. All enemies within a 15-foot radius of me.
All right. I have to look something up. I'm so sorry. Oh. All right, I'm just going to ask because I'm wasting too much time. Magical resistance, does that mean that you get bonuses on saves, or that they are resistant to magical damage?
Magical resistance gives you advantage.
On saves.
Saves.
Okay. Got it. Perfect. I didn't want to ruin that for anyone, but I don't want to waste your time either. So 11 points of damage it is.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
That's for each of them, though, right?
Yep.
All right. And then Cronus, you did 27 to the 1. All right. Okay. Josel, or anything else, Anika?
No.
Josel, it's your turn, man.
All right, so I'm assuming these things are undead, right?
Yep.
Okay. So I won't be getting that benefit. So Josel's going to swing. If Cronus is right by the spirit, Josel's going to be in the flanking position, getting that sweet advantage. 21.
Oh, I forgot something, but that's okay. We'll do it next turn. 21's a hit. Go for it.
For 12 slashing damage.
All right. Wow.
Second attack. Yeah. 20
That's a hit.
for 6. Okay.
And that does it, sir. So you killed the one that was right next to you with your last attack. Is there anything you want to do with your current weapon stuff? Or you can only do that once per day, can't you?
Yeah.
But you can choose a new one, right?
I can switch it between human and I think. Did I drop goblin? I think I dropped goblin.
You drop goblin for
for
Sahagin.
Faye. For Faye.
Or for Faye, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So I can switch
Why
it.
me?
It'll switch between either human or orc currently, but I can't switch it now because it's not a new day.
Got it. You can't absorb a new one. I'm saying not switch it, but you can't absorb a new one. How we written it.
Oh no.
Okay. All right. Anything else, Joseph?
I'm just gonna hold my position.
All right, Bart. You slayed the hag behind you with Lorna's help, but you see these spirits being resurrected at the other end of the tunnel.
Oh, is the other hag still alive?
Nope, that hag has been killed.
Well, I suppose I should go slash its spirits.
Okay. And then, I'm sorry. This is what I was saying. Well, we do it at the beginning of the turn. If you start your turn within 30 feet, you must make a Wisdom saving throw or be frightened. The DC is 12. Yep. You're perfectly fine. So 19 and 15 both hit for 19 points of damage. That was the one that was closest to Cronus at first. So 19.
Yeah, I have no idea if sneak attack applied. So
it would apply. Yeah, go ahead because there were allies within right around it.
Yeah.
All right, for 10. All right. Anything else on your turn?
that's it.
All right, Lorna, what would you like to do?
She'll swim to the other side of one of those spirits. Probably the closest one to her.
I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
She will swim closer to one of the spirits on the other side of it, trying to
Yep.
flank if she can.
Definitely.
And she will Great Weapon Master this.
Okay, go for it. Hit. 23, 25. That's 48.
Yep.
Holy God. Yeah, that one is dead.
I think it's
There's
at
one-
like
there's-
40 points.
Actually, you can see. You did not kill it on the first one though, but you have that. You have plenty of movement speed to get to the next one though. Between you and the only one remaining.
Done. I will swim over there and bonus action melee it.
Okay.
Great Weapon Master 21.
Yep, definitely.
Oh shit, was somebody flanking?
No. Oh yeah, Finnicus. Finnicus was on this one.
It was actually at normal anyways, so that's fine. Another 25.
Okay. With great weapon. Okay.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's awesome. All right, cool. Anything else on your turn?
No, that's it.
All right, Faye. Finish her off.
All right. How many are left of those?
There only one left.
Only one left. All right. Moving Hex over to it,
Okay.
and fire.
16 and 13. And that one is not gone too. You guys have stopped combat for the moment. And you guys are again those withering spirits below are kind of clasping at your feet, trying to pull themselves towards you and grab you, but you guys are avoiding them. But you guys are left in this hallway with these bodies. The spirits kind of evaporated back to their plane of existence. What would you all like to do?
Keep on swimming.
Okay.
Keep on swimming.
All right. As you guys continue swimming down the hall, you're making your way through. Are you stealthing, or are you guys just approaching normal, like going normal now at regular speed?
I think.
Go ahead.
Spinicus. Oh, go ahead.
I think stealthing would be good, but they probably know we're here by now after that display.
Spinicus will kind of repeat the same sentiment and say, they obviously are waiting, are prepared for us to come. Ursula knows that we're coming to save the king and queen. We don't have time to waste. And he's just going to dart forward, following behind, try to catch up with Josel, who's kind of swimming in the front.
Okay.
All right. And see if I can get you guys some tokens here. Yep, of course not. Sorry guys, bear with me. I'm trying to find a picture for you guys since I don't have that either. Uploading picture. Here we go. But I will definitely put it in the chat for you all to see it. I guess they don't make mermaid tokens, so I'm just going to use merfolk. Okay. So, you guys continue down the hallway following after Fennicus and Josel, and he takes you to another trapdoor that can be removed, allowing you guys to swim into the bottom, the belly of the throne room chamber. You look up and you see this kind of bridge overarching your head and leading to this island of rock and reef where this beautiful ornate steps lead up to this throne. And because I don't think I can describe it better than the picture, because I think this picture is beautiful, I'm just going to put your tokens on here. But it's just for visual, not to actually do anything yet.
Keyword yet.
Chris, Bart, and where are you at? All right. So you should be able to see the entire room for visual, but you guys come up near here, swimming up to the bridge, and when you get up to, or well, do you guys do that? First, you look up and you see this big, massive reef of the bridge above you. I imagine you swim up, following Fennicus as he kind of moves forward.
Yeah.
Okay. He is trying his best, though, to stealth up to some of the rock formations along the belly of this room as he kind of ascends the pillar. Are you guys doing the same?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll stealth if you're trying.
God damn it.
Florida,
Oh, no,
what,
he's
what did
supposed
you
to
do?
stop at the rock.
Nah.
Florida, what did you do to your dice?
I don't know. Everything else is good.
Okay.
Do.
So as you ascend, your motion does cause a little bit of stir with what little aquatic life is in these in this big, massive hall, disrupting a little bit of the fish and swimming nearby you, Lorna. You kind of cringe in anticipation of a response, but don't hear anything right this second, right now. You don't know if you're picked up, so you continue to go forward.
Cool.
Josel, you also will cause a little bit of commotion, and go ahead and do a perception check for me, Josel. You feel like the further up, closer to the ceiling of this grand hall, you see some kind of movement drift across the dark ceiling and slide away from you.
It's a trap. It's a trap.
It's a what?
It's a
What?
trap. It's a trap.
No shit.
Are you saying that out loud?
Yeah. I'm not stealthing.
Okay. All right. So you saying that Finnegan will swim up and he's like, quick. He's like, what do you mean? And he's looking around trying to see what you see. And at this point, you all will hear this voice in this kind of room. It's kind of more elegant than scratchy than the ones you've heard before. You could call it a trap. It's not. I mean, you knew you were locking yourselves into. I knew that if the king, as long as the royal family was alive, that good old Sebastian would come to rescue the day. But where is your friend?
Are you admitting you don't know?
I would like a little bit of see how honest you and your comrades are. And every time she's speaking between sentences, her voice seems to be coming from different angles of the room.
I think Anika's just looking straight ahead, assuming it's going to be a lie.
If you guys do swim up a little bit higher to see a better perspective, you will see that there is the royal family, including King Triton, near the throne where the seat is. But there is this horrific kind of barbed cage, and they all seem to be in terrible condition. They don't seem to be reacting to your presence, though.
So you're curious if we would lie, but why would we be honest?
A fair question. Maybe I'm here obviously for something, and I'm still hoping to get that something.
I got
How very vague of you.
What's that, Josel?
I got an ass whooping for you right here.
Oh, it's everything goes all to muscles with you men. There's much more better ways to dispatch of you. Having you eaten by one of my pets is a great way of going.
Oh, shit.
Sounds terrible.
Do you think that Sebastian and you have a chance at freeing your king here? Again, the voices just kind of keep bouncing from different areas of the room. It's kind of hard to pick up where the source is.
I think that depends far greater than most of us want to realize on you.
Go on.
You have the upper hand, as you are no doubtably enjoying. But why? Not why do you have the upper hand? Why now? What do you want? Why here?
The
Why for the
Empress.
Forgotten?
The Coven serves the Empress. She is our master. And she wants the keys. I've been sent here to get one of those keys. And I knew if, as long as I kept King Triton alive, you guys would bring them right to me. So, I'd be happy to take those from you and spare your sanctuary and your friends in the tunnels before I sink Atlantis. Or I'll take your life and still take the keys.
I think I'm missing a lot. Part of that could be because I wasn't here for about a week, but
She's
why do you want...
she just said that she knows that you're sanctuary. Oh, go ahead.
I know. I have a question for her.
Oh, go ahead.
Why do you want to sink Atlantis when you could rule it? And why do you want to be the Empress's bitch?
Empress does the work of the master, our God, who gives us our coven, our strength.
So that's not really an answer. That's a justification. Doesn't really make you any less their
those
family.
that serve him shall be reborn when this whole world is his.
So you're saying this isn't the best version of yourself?
It's the best version of myself that will be born again once he has his way with this world.
Yeah, born again better, or born again like those cursed beings we just came by?
There's so much that you still don't know, child.
Yeah.
You've been touched by the spirits. You know their powers they're capable of. That was just a year. And then go ahead and make another wisdom save there, Anika.
I'm gonna go ahead and use the inspiration I still have.
Okay. Okay, so 13 plus what's the inspiration?
I thought that was just advantage.
Oh, is it just, okay?
Well,
right.
actually, this is sort of important. Is this against being frightened?
No, it's not about being frightened. No, this is to do with that wound that you have.
Cool. So 14.
But yeah, and you're okay.
Yeah, bringing that up isn't exactly winning you any points. They couldn't kill me when I was there. Alone.
Mistake will make sure to take care of today. So, I ask you, your king and the king and your friends for the keys?
Oh, that's definitely not my decision.
At this time, you are hearing a little bit more commotion coming from the other end of the bridge where you imagine the entrance to the throne room is coming. It sounds like Sebastian and the others are not too far behind. He goes, see, Triton, I knew if you wouldn't tell me where the key is, your friend Sebastian wouldn't be far behind. Tell me where it is finally. Is anybody wanting to do anything else right now?
Yeah, Josel goes over to Lorna, and he's going to cast Protection from Good and Evil on Lorna.
Thank you.
And no one else has anything in because I think it's just going to go. Yeah, I think probably a total of one person may have told you this in this room, but you're making a big mistake.
Oh, wait, I did have something.
What's that part?
Oh, I just... sorry. I did have something. I was drinking water. He's probably just gonna get frustrated and call out, "Quit ye barking, dog, lest ye plan to call your master forth, or plan to bite."
I see this won't be the easy way.
Were you really expecting it to be?
No, but I would hope I wouldn't have to get even more messier. And at this point, you're going to see the illusion of, or see the cage holding Atlantis and the royal family up near the chair. You're going to see the kind of magical effects kind of drift off of it, and it's still the royal family there, but you don't see a caged or struggling king anymore. You see a slaughtered king that's no longer moving and seems to be dead.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Hang on.
Floats him, jets him, kill them.
Self-proclaimed witch could still be an illusion.
You still see her.
I'm using Detect Magic with my eyes, looking at the bodies. Is it an illusion?
The illusion there is no longer. Or what's the range on Detect Magic?
30 feet.
30 feet.
How far are we?
Yeah, you're not going to be able to see it from that far. Try to double check this.
We got bigger things to think about.
Okay. I did goof up a little bit here, so go ahead and do me a perception check, so I'll make it right real quick. So everyone can go ahead and do perception.
It's a sight thing.
Yes, it is a visual thing.
I don't see anything. Open your eyes.
Okay. Bart, Lorna, you guys will see during the time of the spell, so out of the corner of your eye, you do see these large creatures up in the ceilings that who was that originally that saw that? That was Josel, I think, right?
Yeah.
So you guys are going to see the same two figures about above your head, crawling down from the ceiling. This one appearing here.
I ready my sword.
I'm ready to start blasting.
Ugh, the grid on the grid is throwing me off so bad. All right. Double check that is the size for huge, right?
Bless you.
Yes, that is.
Thank you.
Yes, huge, right? Perfect. Okay, and yeah, you see these two large creatures descending upon you, coming down from the ceiling, with the big toothy maws that you had seen in the images before, and it looks like they are coming, barreling after you all.
We supposed to be on a different map.
We're still on the same map.
Oh shoot! I'm sorry. I moved you here to kind of give you the visual, and that did nothing for you.
Oh.
So this changes everything. I mean,
I'm sorry. Let's see here. Who else?
It's a far prettier throne room than the last one. Also, which tokens do we use? Those ones.
You guys just see each other there. So you guys had come out, so you didn't even see where I was pinging on anything. So So yeah, you guys kind of came out here from the floor.
Oh boy, there's reinforcements behind us.
Really?
They look eerily familiar.
the joke's on you, Ursula. You are attacking our clones.
You're attacking our simulacrums.
See, we knew that you knew that we knew that you knew that we were coming.
We knew what you had planned, and we had planned ahead and made simulacrums of ourselves, so now you face double.
All right. Okay. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, let me go ahead and this. Can I roll initiative on the GM overlay?
Yes, you can. It won't show up on
Oh,
the
we can see that.
board
That
for
did
us.
show it, though.
Oh, well. I don't know why it does that if I roll for it on the overlay, but it's so. I mean, it's not a surprise. You guys know she's there.
Been talking to her. Yeah.
But you just don't know where she's at. All right. She gives the order for her pets to come to Mario.
They are a
calls
lot
out.
smaller than I thought they were going to be.
You know what? That's one of my complaints with D&D 5e. I will say. So, like the way they say the huge creatures are and gargantuan creatures are, I don't feel like the tokens do a good job at representing that at all. Like,
I always make them bigger if they're that big.
okay, I didn't know what the ruling was. If I'm allowed to do that, I totally would. But the gargantuan size is like doesn't make sense to me.
Oh god.
Like
I mean,
they're not gargantuan, but they are huge. These are big, massive creatures. Like by the textbook ruling, but the other ones are only 15 feet across. I'm like, that's not really huge. Like,
Yeah.
Perspective.
I mean, for a huge size category, I guess it seems kind of small token wise. I just feel like the tokens kind of diminish the actual size of the creature. All right, enough getting distracted.
I mean, all we got to do is wait for virtual reality tabletop to come out where we can see through our characters, and then we'll see the proper
No.
perspective.
Yeah, I will not be preparing a 3D experience for you ever.
that's what you got me for. That's what I do.
I know, but I don't have time.
I'm assuming that is going to be 20 years down the line.
It's not that far.
It's not that far.
I know.
All right. So you so here's voice. I'm just trying to make sure I did not leave anything out that is helpful for you guys. It's not a trigger.
Slaves. Ah!
And do you want to make you all slaves of the forgotten?
I mean, she does, but that was expected.
That was expected.
Yeah. See, I'm sorry. I just want to make sure I communicated everything that I had planned. But yeah, she's essentially wanting your keys. She is offered you the opportunity to exchange the keys for King Triton's life and the sanctuary's life. But obviously, she was not completely telling the truth as she kind of lifted the illusion on the royal family. The rest of the royal family does seem alive. It's just King Triton that seems to be slain.
Oh, good enough.
Lorna, what would you like to do? You see these things barreling down, and for simplicity, I'm not going to do crazy 3-dimensional fighting in this battle. Besides, maybe up 30 feet, down 30 feet, or something like that.
Cool. Oh shit, I'm first. I don't like this.
And you guys could spread your tokens out a little bit within that starting box right there. You guys,
we
your
were
tokens
probably
within.
starting on the edge, right? Because we were swimming up.
Correct. So if you guys want to place yourself around that center point of that bridge as you swam up, where you guys think in order you would be, but you guys have kind of gotten to the top of this bridge.
Oh god, guys.
Are these creatures?
Go ahead.
Are these creatures aberrations, celestials, elementals, fays, fiends, or undead? Well, I know they're not undead.
They are aberrations, large aberrations.
All right.
Do you, or I will ask you outside the game, and then you can tell me if I should have told you that later on.
Well, I mean, it's important for the spell Lorna has on her.
It's definitely an aberration. It's definitely an aberration.
Fuck yeah.
I just don't know if you get the other little small details that could come alongside monsters.
No.
Sometimes.
No.
It's like we essentially just need to know if they have disadvantage to try and hit Lorna or not.
Ooh, that's nice.
I'll go. Oh, that's in his square, isn't it? I'll go there. I have enough swim speed. I will. God, do I do a frenzied rage? I think I do a frenzied rage. I will go into a frenzied rage. And I will recklessly Great Weapon Master him.
Okay.
Yeah. Shit. 23 and 15.
23 hits and 15 misses, though.
Shit. It's okay. Still
Four.
max damage on that hit.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
No, I was the token's not finished, so it doesn't have the HP on the actual token. But that's okay. I can fix it. It's all right.
Yeah. It takes
23. I'm good. 23 points or 28.
28.
I'll fix it by not doing the damage correctly. All right. Anything else?
2 hits and a bonus action? No, I'm good.
Wait, does that add your rage damage?
Oh, plus 2. I still only had 2 damage for that. Which sucks.
Yeah, but like that's the difference between 28 and 30.
That is true. 30 damage then.
30 points. Okay. 30 points. Got it. All right. And
That's it.
let's see. All right. All right. That's end your turn. That brings us to you, Bart. What would you like to do with your turn, sir?
Bonus action. Can I do the dodge as bonus action? I forget.
Yes, at second level. No,
No, not dodge.
No.
not
Dash and
rose.
disengage.
Sorry,
Okay.
sorry.
And hide.
I was thinking
Or
of mine.
hide. There's really nowhere to hide, so.
Oh, you can swim underneath the bridge or something.
That's where she's at.
Nah, she's just sitting on the throne watching.
Well, I suppose I can full action dodge while I bonus action dash up to there.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right. Brings us to her turn. And let's see what the range is on this.
2 feet.
You are going to see, as you swim forward there, she's going to move. And just a little bit. And she's going to cast Lightning Bolt. Or not Lightning, is it Lightning Bolt the one that goes in a line?
Yeah.
Yep. That's all music. Alright. Alright. Whoa, that's not right. Hold up. Why is that?
37.
Why is
All
that?
right,
I can
Oh,
make
fuck.
that. Come on.
Hold up. I did something horribly wrong. What the hell?
All right, so we're fighting a god.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
If we were fighting a god, there wouldn't be a save. It's just you take 34 damage.
Yeah, really.
We're fighting a fallen god.
Oh, you're fighting Silence Homebrew. Let me try that again. Lightning. That's still not right. Though.
No, that's good. That's good.
Well, hang on. If the save's lower.
It's supposed to be 17. I don't know why.
Okay.
It's doing that.
That's fine.
17.
That's fine.
I know the number. So
Where's the line?
All right. Oh, you can't see my line. Okay. It's going to come like this. So it's going to go past
You're on
through
the
Joseph.
GM layer.
Still can't see it.
You're on the GM layer. That's why we
Damn
can't
it.
see it. There
It's
you
going to
go.
go right through Bart, Cronus, and Joseph.
Oh, it's trying to make me break that concentration is what he's trying to do.
Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no!
And then Cronus.
Wait, just get back and I see this.
All right.
Don't worry, the
And-
save DC is not really 37.
I was about to say, should I even try counterspelling that?
I mean, if you would, but she'll probably counterspell it as well.
We don't know where she is, so we can't see her.
Well,
We
I'm
know where the
I'm
lightning bolt came from.
trying to double check invisibility. How's that spell work?
Is it greater
If-
invisibility or regular invisibility?
Yes.
Right,
that
it's
matters.
regular. So I think if it does anything else, it does.
So
with
she
it.
dropped it.
Yeah, she's
the minute
dropped
she
now.
cast that spell.
Yep. So she is invisible right there now. She seems to be floating a little bit over in between, like off the ground a little bit. And you will notice also along this beautiful stairwell up, you'll see more of those kind of withering spirits kind of scattered across the carcass of the floor. So there we go. Cronus, did you roll your saving throw? I didn't see.
Yeah, it was 17.
All right, you hit the magic number, so you only take half, and then you half that.
I don't
because you're-
take any because I have evasion.
All right, you're safe then. Bart will also, let's see here. Or that's Ursula's turn. She cast that. She will use her movement, the rest of her movement though. And she will swim. Where did she go? She's gonna back up. All right. And that's gonna use her turn. Cronus, it's your turn now.
All right. Are aberrations considered monsters?
No, they're not considered monstrosities. No.
Not monstrosity, monster. Like, can I dominate it with dominate monster?
Should be able to.
I think so, yeah.
Or is monster a separate category from aberration?
Monstrosity. There is monstrosities, which I thought was monster, but I really don't know.
I think because there's dominate person and dominate monster.
Dominate monster just says you beguile a creature you can see within range.
Okay.
Creature.
Yeah. Go ahead. They will have. Let me double check. I think they have advantage on this. Let's see.
Well, the one thing is, are they being controlled by Ursula, or are they just following orders on their own will?
They are bound to Ursa, so yeah, they're going to roll with advantage on this to break
So I'm
them.
going to use my trident to try to dominate the one that's over here.
Okay, go for it. And what's the
you
save?
have-
It's wisdom, right?
I believe. Let me double check. Yeah, wisdom. 15.
Okay. So. Why is it doing that here? Their saves aren't showing up correctly, or am I just clicking in the wrong spot? It says a +3 to wisdom, and when I look at it, it just says a +1. Alright. 20. Let's do this with them. So 17, it is good. And that was the one on the left, correct?
No, one on the right.
Right. Okay. 17. So this one's good. Anything else at your turn?
Actually, I will go ahead and move to here. Well, I believe that's enough. Nope, a little bit shorter.
Yeah, it's a little hard with the square on square.
And then bonus action, I'm gonna do patient defense.
Okay. All right. Anika, it's your turn.
Okay. Problem. Well, she's too far away. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. And just to be clear, this one's Ursula?
Which, yes, that one's Ursula, correct?
Okay. Well, she's gonna be a problem later. Actually, Anika's probably gonna go there. Look at this one and Eldritch Blast it.
Okay. Go for it.
I think those both miss.
Yeah, those both miss Ursula.
No, the eel.
Yeah, those both miss.
Yep. Then that is my turn.
Okay. Flip some and jet some. They're up. See if they roll like a 37 like the other thing I can do. So Flotsam is going to stay next to you, Lorna. And it's going to do a bite. And it's going to do 2 claws at you.
All
at
disadvantage.
disadvantage, but
Oh,
No,
okay.
it'll be a straight roll
Yeah,
because
and
you
that's-
recklessly.
Yes, I was gonna say that.
Okay, so here's the claws first. 1, 2,
Shit.
27.
Oh
and
God!
For 21 points of slashing damage. Let me double check that. There's no other. Yep. And then here's the bite.
Okay.
For 18, that is going to be a miss, right? Yours is
Yeah.
20.
I forgot how high my AC is here. Yep.
Okay. Jetsam is going to come after you, Cronus. Actually. Let's see what its range is. Because you guys swam this way. What's the range? This one is going to swim actually closer to Anika and to Bart. As you guys swim down the center. And it is going to use it. Open its toothy mouth, and you see this like nasty ichor kind of start to billow and seep out of its mouth into the room, and it just releases this poisonous cloud towards you. And I will need a Constitution saving throw from the both of you. Check.
Oh, it's poison, you said?
Yes, it is.
Ooh.
Yes.
So I need a con save. You're immune to poison damage and poison condition. Well, that's very helpful.
I have no blood. What are you going to do to me?
14, and you pass as well then, Anika. I think you only take half. Yes. So, 6. So 20 points of damage.
It was very useful taking someone like Bart down here then.
There you go. And that's going to end their turn. Double check something for this person. What's the range? All right. That's going to end their turn. Brings us to you, Faye.
All right, I am going to move up to here. I'm moving Hex on to Ursula.
Okay. What are you hexing?
Let's do her Constitution.
Okay.
And then firing 2 blasts at her.
All right.
Yes, I am firing 2 blasts at her.
The 28 hits.
So the 15 doesn't.
Correct.
You know what? Fuck it. This is the big boss fight. I'm using a luck point on that.
Okay, go for it.
No.
Shit.
Still a miss.
Gotta gamble.
17. So what is that? 17. What was the damage?
The total was
30?
20.
No, wait. 20, yeah.
Oh wait, did you try? You did another luck point? Okay.
No, I misclicked. Misclicked because I was scrolling up.
All right, so 7. Okay. She will make a noise of pain after that. Is there anything else for your turn?
I'm just gonna look up and just be like, "Bring it on, bitch."
Okay.
I'm gonna move back slightly, just help, trying to make her focus her spells on me.
Okay. Brings us to Josel. What would you like to do, Josel?
All right, so the whole superior healing potion thing.
Mm-hmm.
How much is that?
It's let me look at the macro.
8d4 plus 8.
Yep, 8d4 plus 8.
I'm going to use my bonus action to drink this. Okay. Almost back to full. I'm good. Okay. I am then going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm going to use my action to dodge.
Okay. All
That's
right.
it.
All right. That brings us to Lorna. It's your turn.
Oh shit. I mean, you know what I'm doing. Reckless Great Weapon Master 3 times.
All right. Let's do this.
Shit.
I think one of them
15,
hits.
16 and 20 hits. 20 hits.
Shit. Guys. Ugh.
For 28 points of damage. Okay.
That's okay.
Sorry, wasn't your 60-point average? Okay.
Yeah, that's it. But guys,
Alright.
I'm doing more damage than it's doing to me, so that's fine.
Yeah, but we don't know how much HP they have.
I know. Still.
All right. Bart, what would you like to do?
How far away is she? 55, I can make that. Another bonus action dash. And then slice.
Okay. Damn, that was quick.
26.
26 definitely hits. All right.
And these are people that are alive. Oh, hold up, I have that on the. There we go. These are people that are alive or dead, or they're just kind of hanging around doing nothing.
They are all in that barbed cage, and they are all chained and bound, gagged. It seemed like she gagged them so they wouldn't try to give up the ruse that King Triton was already dead.
Wonderful.
Sneak attack.
23.
Okay. Wait,
I don't
you
think
do
you
get
sneak attack.
because they're not combatants. I don't think that counts that way.
They're like bound, gagged. They're not in the fight, so.
Correct. I think sneak attack's only when you have it, or you're saying your sneak attack is if you have an ally within 5, or sorry, if
That's
you have an
one
ally.
of the things. It's Rakish Audacity, I think. Let me scroll down. Yeah, third, you get an additional
Swashbuckler,
way to
yeah.
use it. I don't need advantage on the roll if I'm within 5 feet of it. And okay, so no other creatures are within 5 feet of it, and you don't have disadvantage on the roll.
Got it.
So I don't
And-
know if it would count because they are technically creatures there, but they're not in the fight.
The whole point of sneak attack is that someone is basically
Well-
distracting the combatant while you're fighting them.
But as
Not
a
if you're a
swashbuckler,
swashbuckler.
Yeah, not for swashbuckler.
I'm more geared for one-on-one fights.
I'm gonna say no because they're not actively in the fight. They are bound and stuff. So you do get sneak attack because they're not in the fight.
So 23 damage.
Okay. All right. She seems hurt by that. And is that in your turn?
That is end of turn.
All right. She's going to use one of her legendary actions. And she's going to use it to cast a cantrip on you called Ray of Frost.
Bart?
On Bart, correct.
Disadvantage.
Yeah, because
I
I'm right
don't
in
think
her
it
face.
matters with the 22.
I think the 22 still
Wait.
is.
Why does it have a plus 16 though? Let me double check that. Right.
But I tell you, we're fighting a god.
Wait, if it's a DC 17, there's no way. That
Yeah,
should
no.
be that
There's
high.
no way it should be that high. Exactly. Let me double check here. Where did
I
my
mean,
bonus?
if she had a plus 19, it'd be a god. I expect
Why
no
is this
thing
god?
with a plus 16.
Let me double check. What's that?
I don't know what's the Tarask.
It's supposed to be a plus 7. So let me just take away 9 from this one. 9 minus 22 is 13. 13's a miss. Correct, Bart. I'll take that as a yes. So Bart, it is your
Probably.
Yeah, I'm AC 17.
Okay. Brings us to her turn. She. Damn you, Bart.
Go on, run away.
That's what she's debating. Okay. She's gonna cast invisibility on herself.
God damn it.
She's
I
out of
used
range
up my
of
second little spell.
One
She's out of
trick
range.
pony.
She's out of range of counterspell.
Yep.
So she is going to disappear in front of you. And no, there's no such thing as a cantrip with a bonus action, right?
Well, there is, but
Very few.
yes.
Very, very few. I can't think of any off the top of my head, though.
It's like, as a matter of fact, I can't think of any.
If it's a cantrip bonus action, then if the cantrip says, hey, bonus action, I think that works.
Yeah. I don't think I have one. I just didn't want to waste your guys' time by sifting through them.
Like the normal rule is like if the spell itself is a bonus action, you can use a cantrip as an action.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but
You only
he was
cast
asking
one
if there are
level
any cantrips that are a bonus action.
Probably,
Yeah, so-
but it's stuff like, I don't know, Druid Craft or something like that.
Yeah.
Nope, that's
Not
an
a-
action.
Not a problem. Cronus, it is your turn now.
I will point the trident at the. I guess I think that's Jetsam, and make another attempt at this. I'm going
Okay.
to attempt to dominate again.
Okay. All right, 16 is a pass. It is still your turn, though, sir.
I'm going to do bonus action and put a chill poison into my gauntlet.
Okay.
And then that'll be it.
Okay. You know what? I want to take. I don't think I got Fennicus. Why is he not on here?
That's what I was gonna message you. Yeah, he wasn't on there.
Okay, I'll take his turn at the end of this round.
Well, actually, he's right after me, so.
Okay, that
Yeah.
works. Alright. This is movement speed. It is 40 feet swimming. You can just get there. he's going to swim up to. Actually, he probably wouldn't swim after Solo. He'd probably swim after the one you're at, Lorna. Let me put him back here. Where was he? Bonus action dash. I'm sure he can do that. Yes, he can. Bonus action dash. He's going to get behind, floats him to give you advantage, Lorna, and he is going to make 2 attacks with the short sword. 20 and 24 both hit, or 24 and 24, I should say, for 16 more points of damage. He doesn't really feel too affected by those blades piercing into him, and he, for the most part, shakes it off.
Does he get sneak attack?
He does. Thank you for the reminder. It's supposed to return, which is 46. 46. For another 17 points. Okay, you are going to see at this point some blood in the water around you, around Lorna and Fennicus. Anika, it's your turn.
Okay. Well, I don't know where Ursula went, but I'm assuming she's going to run away from Bartna, but not run far. There's an eel near me, that's a problem. So... she's gonna move here. Maybe a bit more, let me see. Yeah, no, she's gonna stay here. And, Eldritch Blast this thing again.
Okay, go for it.
Assuming the 21 hits.
21 does hit.
Cool. 6 force damage to whichever one that is. And I'll go ahead and give an inspiration to Lorna, because why not?
Okay. 21. I'm sorry. Are you waiting on me? Anika.
Oh, I'm done. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. This one looks very, very sore and bad, and it's kind of reeling. And you're instead of seeing it attack at you and strike back from the blows that you've used against it, you see the little scaling on him around the ridge line of his body that falls along his whole torso start to kind of glow and illuminate. And you also see the same thing on Jetsam across the room, more towards Cronus. And you're not sure what is happening, but you see there is some particles going between the two after just a few moments' time. And it seems like some of the wounds on the one that you're near, Cronus, Lorna, are starting to heal a little bit.
Aw, isn't that cute?
They heal each other.
I'm pretty sure they may take damage too. I don't think it's even.
The other one is going to come at you, Cronus, and it is going to make an attack at you. So, one with its bite and 2 with its claws. Here's the claws for 24, and then 27. So those both hit. So 13 slashing, and then I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. And you will take 13, 26. Holy shit. 26. Holy shit! So you have that, which means you take none. Is that correct?
If it involves a dex save, yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
But you did fail, or no, wait, no.
Well, this just says I'm not swallowed.
You're not swallowed.
You
Yeah,
also
you still-
don't take the 2d6.
Why not? No, he still
He's
gets.
not swallowed.
There you go. Good point. Okay, so you will only take the 32 points of piercing damage plus 13 points of slashing damage then. And then that's going to bring us back to Fayril. It's your turn.
All right, since I can't see Ursula here, really wish it was like Hunter's Mark where I would know where she was. But I'm gonna Eldritch Blast this one.
Okay. Four is a hit, 12 is a miss, for 13 points of damage.
I'm not gonna reroll that. I'm gonna save that last luck point for when Ursula reappears.
Okay. Anything else with your turn, Faye?
I'm gonna move forward.
All right. Let's see here. Can she do anything?
That depends
Yes,
on
she
how
can.
badly she wants to hide.
Oh, they can't do any actions when they're invisible, correct? Even if it's not a spell?
Depends
Yep.
on what the action is.
I mean, they
Like,
can
yeah,
move,
She can
presumably?
move, but like no attacks,
She can't
No.
attack.
spells.
Got it. So, well, she's going to stay hidden for the time being. 4 points. That's going to be so Josel. Go ahead.
Can't see her. How far is that? Shh. Huh. Let me check something real quick. I just thought of something. Say anything about size? Nope. Okay. Josel going to. Yeah, he's going to move right there.
Okay.
And he's going to cast Lightning Lure.
Oh, okay.
And it needs to make a strength save of 15. If it fails, it gets pulled to me, and it will take 13. But he's got to fail it first.
Okay, so strength save. Let's see here.
I'm pretty sure he's got good strength.
Ooh, not good enough. So he does get pulled. He takes 13 points and he comes near you.
Yep.
All right.
And as a bonus action, cause Eldritch Knight, I'm going to swing at him with my sword. Yeah.
Okay.
With a
That's a
23
hit. Yes, it is.
Takes 12 slashing damage.
All right. All right. Anything else with your turn?
That's it. That's all I can do.
Okay. Brings us to Lorna McKinley. What would you like to do? Actually, I'm sorry. Top of the round. You start hearing the commotion even coming more, and you will see Sebastian barreling through the hallway.
With a white handprint on his chest.
Sorry, I saw artifact. Wait, this is in Sebastian's. Where is Sebastian? There it is. Sorry. There we go. All right. He's going to make it into the room. Here. He's quite a bit away from you all. And Atlantic card. So I'm going to go ahead and get their initiative on there real quick. Oh, I don't know why I rolled twice for them. It's the same. Should be fine. Sort descending. I suspect the order. The guards are going to be swimming, trying to use their movement to get into the fray. They have a total of. It's almost easier just to give them all the same movement speed, so that way I don't have to keep going back to remember. All right. Select it. Swim forward 60 feet. And I have to use up their entire turn getting to you guys. Lorna, it's your turn.
Hi. Reckless or just flanking?
No!
You don't have to reckless.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Reckless or flanking, basically flanking Great Weapon Master. 3 times.
Okay, go for it.
Yes, 2 hits.
That's 2 hit, yep. 23. 23. So 46 points of damage. Damn, alright.
Fuck yeah.
What would you like to do next?
It's her turn. All their attacks.
Okay. Alright, that brings us to Bart. What would you like to do, sir?
I guess I'll try and use my magic eye contact lenses, the eyes of the hawk, to see if I can spot where Ursula went.
You know what? Go ahead and roll a perception check. I mean, because they still have an impact on the movement. You would tell which, depending on your perception, you might be able to feel or see some kind of evidence.
Okay, now somebody correct me if being invisible gives disadvantage on perception checks.
It gives advantage
I think
on
it gives
stealth.
advantage on stealth.
Disadvantage on stealth.
Okay, so
I think
Where
you know
be-
where she's at.
You know, you might.
where be ye?
So, you do know that you can feel from her movement that she swam this direction away from you. But you don't have a great bearing exactly where she's at.
You don't see it.
We don't see it. Are you on the
You're on
GM
the
layer?
GM.
Yeah,
layer.
different layer.
I'm on it.
Oh.
This, she swam this way, but you're not exactly sure exactly where she's at. But you know she's in this general direction.
Are you saying this way?
You can't see my ruler. All right.
No.
You know she swam this way in this general direction past you.
Oh.
But you do not know exactly where she's at. You just know that she swam past your body this way.
If Skyward was here, he would use Fairy Fire.
Funny you say Fairy Fire. Fayrel has that spell.
I have.
I suppose I'll swing, and I don't know where she's at, so this will be a disadvantage then.
Mhm.
Oh, I have an idea.
14. Does not
No.
hit, I think.
No.
And that's it.
All right. Brings us to her turn. Actually, at the end of your turn, she's going to use one of her actions, legendary actions, and she's going to summon a forgotten spirit from one of those dead and writhing corpses that are around along the throne leading up.
So she pops up.
She does pop up. That would be
She
an
would.
action.
Yes, she would. Let me layer token. Layer token. All right.
Well,
All right.
I didn't have to make her show up, so that's nice.
Oh, goody! I can get to her with Misty Step.
All right. She is going to be. Oh, Sebastian! I knew you would come, and now I shall find the key from you. And let's see how far away she. He's way too far for her to bother with right now, though. She is going to use a crowd favorite spell and cast Control Water and cause a whirlpool to form.
Oh, shit.
These are all of our least favorites, but it is the most effective water spell, so I cannot not.
And where is she putting it?
She's going to put the center right here, which, or I'm sorry, she's going to put the center.
No, she's not. I'm burning a warlock slot. That spell doesn't work. Counter spell.
Fuck yeah.
Make a Arcana check first. No. You saw Azure cast a spell before. You're familiar. You know what the spell is. Never mind. Yes, you can go ahead and counterspell if you'd like. She's going to reaction and counterspell your counterspell.
What level is she casting her counter spell?
You don't know that.
But it does matter with the warlock spell.
It does matter because I'm casting it 4th level.
So if she
does she wanna
counters
burn-
lower.
Does she want to burn her spell slots?
No, she doesn't. So she will cast a counterspell. So what's the save, or what do I got to do? Roll.
It's gonna be DC
14, whatever her spellcasting ability is.
Yep, DC 14.
So just a charisma check then.
Yep.
Of course. Her best stat. Okay. No, that's awesome. Okay, so she casts that spell. It fails.
So she just burned 2 spell slots.
Yes, she did.
Yep.
1 spell slot fade, 2 for her. Boom.
All right. And she does not look happy.
So I'm just gonna shout, "What happened? Performance issues, bitch!"
She still has a bonus action. Hold on.
She gonna do cast magic stone.
She gonna cast Shillelagh.
No, she can't cast a spell because she casts a spell as an action.
She can cast cantrip.
Oh, but only a bonus action. Cantrip.
Yep. Magic stone. No rocks.
Unless, another legendary action wishes to be burned.
That is.
I don't think she can use one on her turn, can she? It's only when another player finishes their turn. I
Yeah, it's
thought.
only on another
That's true.
creature's turn.
Yeah, she can't make us pay for that till like a second.
Oh. Well, let me just see what this says. Because, of course, I just stole it from somewhere, this magic item, but I didn't grab whether or not it was a bonus action or an action.
Depends on the item.
Exactly.
On the item.
I'm trying to pull it up real quick to make sure to see if it specifies. Come on. Of course, it's running slow. I'm going to say it's most likely an action, just because of how powerful it is. Yeah, I'm using my better judgment. It's got to be an action because this is a pretty powerful thing. So, okay, that's going to. What can she do with her bonus action? You're absolutely useless, Ursula.
She beat the king.
We should have taken over Atlantis a long time ago.
Oh,
We should have.
okay, that is her turn. I mean, that's all that she can do. That's fine. hoping you're having a good time. Not trying to beat you. I hope you're having fun. Okay, Sebastian, here we go. Sebastian, let's see if you get to do anything fun. You know, you use most of your movement. Let's go ahead and finish up some movement. All right. And that is going to get him caught back up to the Atlantean Guard. Brings us to you, Cronus. Actually, we are going to use a legendary action to cast another cantrip. Or, nope. To summon another Forgotten Spirit. So she's going to use up both those actions here. She only has 2 legendary actions.
Oh, goody.
Okay. Why do they make them small every
Oh,
time?
so cute.
Cronus.
Aw.
Hey,
Your
little
turn,
Phil.
Cronus, it's your turn, man.
Alright, so bonus action. I'm going to take my last greater healing potion.
Okay.
Oh, and then I'm going to move up in the flanking position. I'm done trying to tame this thing.
Okay.
Fuck this thing, it's dying.
So I'm actually going to do 2 attacks with the trident.
Oh, wait, that's right, advantage.
12 and 31. Ooh, 31. 22. Sorry.
20, yeah.
So they both hit.
Damn.
They both hit. Definitely both hit.
Fuck yeah.
24. So 30 points of damage. Jeez.
And then on that last one, I'm going to apply Stunning Strike.
Okay, go for it. It's a con save, right?
13.
Fail.
Oh wait, that's a con check, not a save.
What's the
How do I
other
do-
addition on
It's
it?
a
You can just add its modifier to that.
9. Wait, no. It's still a stability check. Con
So that
plus
would
6.
be 12.
12, thank you. That's
Actually,
still no
that'd be
good.
9.
Still no good, right?
Yeah,
No
no.
good.
3 plus, or sorry, 3 or
3 plus 6
3
is 9.
is 9. A solid 9, sir. So it is now stunned, correct? Oh
Yep.
wait.
It would still be a 9, even if it had advantage.
If it had advantage.
It rolled the
it'd be a
same
9.
thing.
I was trying to remember if this one was immune to paralyze. It is not, or stunned. So it is. Oh no, not that one. I don't know why I stunned that one. And it is stunned to the end of your turn, correct?
Yep,
His
the end of my
next
next
turn.
turn.
Next turn.
Okay, which brings us to Fennicus. Fennicus is going to stab. Too many character sheet. Miss it. Oh nope, 18 hits for 9 points of piercing damage.
Does he
Sneak
attack?
And sneak attack are 46, which is 15 more points of damage. Thank you for reminding me. Anika, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm going to move 5 feet here to be in range to be a pain in the ass. And then I'm going to Eldritch Blast the stunned one
Okay.
at advantage. Assuming those both hit
Okay, yep.
for 13, solid.
Okay.
And then I will Healing Word Cronus because he does not look good.
Okay. Brings us to their turn. So that was a total of 13 points. Make sure I got that. Yep, good. Those are both on the ones on the right or the left, just to confirm.
The one on the right.
Okay. All right. That brings us to so that one's stunned till Cronus' turn. This one is going to do something that the other one did earlier. You know what? Shit on a stick. When do you roll the recharges? At the beginning of your turn or at the end of your turn?
At the start.
Damn. I didn't do that earlier, so I'm just going to do that for this one over here. This one, though, is going to Wisdom saving points. Yes. That's going to do that. So this one's going to use its. No, that makes sense. It's not going to do that. So it's going to turn and make an attack at Finnegas. All of its attacks are going at Finnegas right now. So here comes 2 claws. For 18 and 17, both hit. And then a bite. That misses. For 26 points, he needs to make a dex save, which is a good one. That's the
Wait,
magic.
the bite missed.
Oh, thank you. So 26. So
Also, he has uncanny dodge.
If he so chose to make that 15 a 7.
That's true.
Which one?
Uncanny dodge, you can half an attack's damage.
Oh, it will do that then. So give you 7 points back. All right, and that one's stunned still. That brings us to the Forgotten Spirits. These guys are going to close in on you, Bart. Taking swings at you. Legendary actions, do they come back at the beginning of your turn or at the top of the turn order?
After they return on your turn specifically. So when Ursula's already used hers, she doesn't have any more till her turn.
Got it. Just wanted to double check.
It's kind of like reactions.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And these guys. So 2 claws.
She doesn't have a reaction this round because she used the counter spell.
All right.
I was saying it was
22,
like reactions.
25, and 22. So 4 points. 5 points.
So 9.
And 4 more points. So that would be 13. But I need con saving throws on each one of those.
Stop killing
Let me
him.
reduce the thing first. 13.
He's already dead.
Yes.
No, I do need help. I'm at like 11 hit points. So how many con saves?
3 con saves. Okay. You will lose 5 points. You lose 5 points to your max health on that second attack.
Okay.
Not
Till long rest.
until you know otherwise. I think it says actually in the
Yeah.
description.
Do that.
Yeah, long rest. Yeah.
That's fine.
Brings us to Fayril. It's your turn.
All right. Misty step, and I'm taking out my new sword and I'm saying, "Hello."
Okay.
Time to swing.
Okay.
First strike.
All right. That's gonna be a hit.
You know what? Let's do a Eldritch Smite into that as well.
Of course you do. Okay, go for it. Yes. Quiet down there, peanut gallery.
It's another 24, thanks to Hex.
Okay.
And here's my second strike.
Fourteen is a miss.
Luck.
That's still a miss. Oh. All right.
I still dealt over. I dealt over 40 points to her. I'm good.
She bites through her teeth. That definitely hurt her. Josel, it's your turn.
Kind of have a really bad day. There's a 17 hit.
That does hit.
13.
That hits.
And
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. 13.
13 damage.
Damage. Yeah, 13 does not hit. I'm sorry.
It was damage anyway. 19.
19 hits as well.
I can't click on my damage. There's a
Oh,
black
no.
square with all the dice information. I can't.
Oh, what a shame. You do no damage. Next
You
turn.
can click on the first damage and it should do the same. Yeah.
I can't see it. What is it?
6.
Okay.
And to be
me-
fair,
me
technically,
refresh.
Ursula thinks Eldritch Smite. Wait, no, Eldritch Smite. She'd be prone.
Don't matter. Still
Well,
Eldritch
advantage.
Smite automatically makes her prone.
I mean, yeah, he
Well, I
already had
mean-
advantage.
I mean, prone doesn't really matter. She's swimming in water.
Kind of for my attacks.
All right. So whose turn is it now? Is that in your turn, Josel?
Crap. I am not loading fast enough. How much health do I have? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. That's my turn.
All right. At the top of the turn order, you're gonna hear Sebastian call out, "Triton, Ursula, you shall die for this." And he orders his men to kind of charge at Ursula directly, and they are going to try to get to her.
Help our friend. No.
No. Help, Bart, not us.
We got this.
Damn it.
If you shout out, you guys have option to do that, and you would be probably distract one of them in time for it to divert to head towards Bart instead. That's gonna be. They're not gonna throw their Triton. That's gonna end their turn. Bringing us back to Lorna. Lorna, what would you like to do? And actually, she does get her legendary actions back until her turn. So, Lorna, it's your turn.
Yay. I will. I guess you guys know what I'm doing.
Right, Oathmaster?
18 hits. Let me check where we're at here.
17? Please?
17. 18 hits, 17 misses.
Okay, I'm using my inspiration on 17.
Okay, go for it.
I mean, even if it was 1, if the 8, yeah, so it would hit.
Yeah. you
Yep.
hit.
That hits too.
Yes.
Alright.
Not good damage, but still.
That's still like
Okay.
40.
Alright, it's just 40 points of damage. It's no big deal. Ain't no thing but
47. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, that's your turn. That's all 3 attacks.
Alright. That brings us back to Bart.
Whoa, hey guys, time out. I'm gonna use my bonus action disengage,
Okay.
and then I will swim to beside Faye,
Alright.
and then I will slash at Ursula.
Alright.
Stomp this bitch.
Like that printer in Office Space.
No, I hope she casts a spell next to me, because I have a
It's-
feat I haven't been able to use since the werewolves.
Ditto.
23.
Oh shit.
Alright. 23 points. Jesus Christ. She is looking very upset and mad, and she is now a bloody mess. Anything else on your turn?
Nothing yet.
Okay, brings us to Ursula. What do you do, Ursula? What do you do?
Cast
She's
a spell. Cast a spell.
She is going to cast a spell.
No, she's not.
Oh, goody!
Because I'm within range to be a pain in the ass, which means I'm within counterspell range.
So she's casting a spell, which means you're counterspelling, and I get my opportunity attack.
Oh my god.
Well, first off, do I need to roll for counterspell? Or does it just happen?
This one will just happen because
Okay.
she was casting misty stuff, so that did not work.
So me and Jose will get our opportunity attacks because that was a spell within us.
Now, because she didn't get it off with her bonus action, does that count as a leveled spell being casted still?
Yes.
Yep. And that is a crit from Faye.
Does a
And-
16 hit?
16.
I'm pretty sure that missed.
It does hit, but she's going to use her reaction to cast shield.
Well, Faye still hits.
So, 21. The 29 definitely
The-
still hits. Yeah, the
yeah.
crit hits. So,
So that is
23, 32.
32 in one hit.
all right. Jesus Christ. Okay. That hurt really fucking bad. She's going to look nice. She goes, flotsam, jetsam, destroy the city. No, she's going to tell them, stay here, destroy the city. If we don't get the key, no one gets the key. That's what she
Close.
shouts to them.
Flotsam. Yes, ma'am. Joseph.
I'm not feeling so good. Sebastian's turn. Oh wait, I put all your tokens at the beginning of the board too.
Yes.
That's what we're talking about our
Why
That's
was
why
I-
we kept making jokes about it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought. All right.
Our simulacrums are joining the fight now.
Well, I mean, like, you put Sebastian next to them, so I thought you knew.
I must have copied and pasted them from another sheet. And I thought I forgot to put you guys on.
Or you were thinking which route we were going to go.
That's the other thing. I didn't know which way you guys were going.
Never the most direct.
So Sebastian is going to charge forward, and he again is enraged by Ursula killing his king, and he is on a war path to get to her as quickly as he can. He's going to swim forward, his movement speed here, and he's going to cast. He's going to cast the range on you.
Wait, where the hell did he go?
60 feet.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, yeah, he can get there. He's going to cast Spiritual Weapon. And take a swing at her for 17. Why does it have a... Oh, it doesn't have Bless. So 18 is the magic number.
She has shield up.
She has shield up, though.
Oh, that's a miss then. Thank you for reminding me. That's going to end his turn. Cronus, it is your turn, sir. Oh, and that ends her turn. As she tells Flotsam and Jetsam to stay behind and take the key, she's going to use her legendary action and begin casting another spell.
Can't do anything.
Nope. I already used my reaction.
You two can still get attacks off with Mage Slayer.
No, that's a reaction.
Yeah, it's a reaction.
And she's telling folks, giving them instructions, and we have no need for Atlantis. Let it all burn. And she's going to cast.
Can it burn if it's underwater?
Can if you break open the Sea of Flames.
Huh. Thought
It's
you
a
wanted
long-
a prize from out of all of this, but
That's a long
Yeah.
swim, though.
guess you don't need your prize anymore.
So she casts her spell, and she will disappear once more.
With invisibility or something else.
You can make an Arcana check and try to determine what the spell is.
I have a very good guess, but okay.
Anika, you will know this as the spell Etherealness.
Ah, that is not what I would have guessed.
As she disappears once more for combat. Brings us back to Cronus. What would you like to do, sir?
First of all, is the guard in flanking position, or do I have to actually move?
You can move, but yeah, you're good.
All right.
We're still stunned.
Yeah. So 2 attacks with the trident to start with.
Okay.
30 and 25.
Okay. Hit for 23 points of damage.
And then the second one, I'm going to apply Stunning Strike again.
Okay.
So con save 15.
Save.
Damn, that is a very powerful spell.
Okay, I don't know why these are not letting me roll the con saves. So, what is the modifier for a? So I'm sorry. It says +3 under Constitution, and I don't know why it won't let me click on it. That means it has a +3 save, right?
Yeah, unless they're proficient in it.
It should have it on the.
But if I hit the gear cog to look at their saves, it says he has a +6 in con. I don't know why it's not doing that.
Well, we'll just do the math.
Just roll it,
then.
or just do D20 plus 6.
All right, and the magic number is 16.
15. So it passed on that one.
Does pass in that time. All right.
Alright. Bonus action. I'm going to do Flurry of Blows.
Okay.
So I get 2 unarmed attacks.
And it's still
Alright.
stunned for now.
22. All right. Hit and hit.
And then on the first unarmed attack, Stunning Strike.
Okay. So another con save or
Yep.
Mhm.
20 plus 6. Fuck.
Took that off way too soon.
I hate these fucking funny. I don't want to make them immune, but this is getting on my nerves. Go ahead.
Oh,
Welcome
that's
to
my turn.
monks.
What's that? I'm sorry, Cronus.
I said that's my turn.
Okay. You know what? I was like debating giving them legendary resistances. I'm like, no, 3 legendary creatures in one fight is just too brutal. I don't care what CR they are. Fennekiss' turn. He's going to make an attack as well. Short sword. 27 and 24. Boom. Boom. 4, 12, 22.
Sneak attack.
And that sneak attack is
Is a
doubled.
crit.
So 8d6?
Yep.
Wow. All right.
Hey, he did like Lorna damage.
Anika, it's your turn.
Right. Let's see. Problems 1, 2, 3. Do one of the eels look close to death?
They both look very bloodied.
Okay, let's go for this one then and try and make it from bloodied to dead. We'll go with Eldritch Blast again.
Okay, go for it.
Does a 16 hit?
16 does not hit.
Okay. Well, 8 points of force damage.
Okay.
Just gonna move a little bit here to try and get out of breath range, if that's an option for them. And then gonna heal Bart.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
10 points of healing.
So Flotsam and Jetson's turn. They are
Looking a little better.
2d6 real quick. Or d6. The one did not use his breath weapon yet. Nope. This one is going to make a bite and 2 claws attack against you, Lorna.
Disadvantage.
10, 8, 16. Okay. Brings us to the Forgotten Spirit. What else can this guy do before I do that? This is not going too well. Forgotten Spirit. This one is going to come here. Here, and here. And they're going to attack them. Okay. 17. These both hit. What is it? +6. I should have done that to the first one. So +6 to 8 is 14, which is good. So they are not. You do not lose any health on that one, but he does give 2. And the second one saves 2. All right. That brings us to Faye. It's your turn.
Alrighty. Well, can't see Ursula anymore. I am going to. I'll put Hexblade's Curse on Flotsam, or whichever one this is.
Okay.
And I'm going to move up. And I'm going to strike it twice.
Okay.
Give me 1 sec. Just applying the Hexblade's Curse extra stuff on here real quick. Alright, I don't have Hex on it, so attack 1. And is it still stunned?
Mm-hmm.
It is still stunned. Yep.
Alright. I don't have Hex on it. I don't know why I did that. So that's 11 on the first strike.
Okay.
And 16 on the second.
That is. Let's see. Why is my screen out thing? It's a what on the first strike? I'm sorry.
It was a 60 on the first one, if that hits.
16 misses. Let me double check. I think it's 18 is the magic number. Yeah, 18 is the magic number. So the first one misses, and the second one hits, right?
Yep.
25. Okay. For 16 more points of damage.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anything else on your turn, Faye?
As I was moving up, would you call it a free interaction to kind of just pass Bart my superior healing potion? Because I'm not administering to him, I'm giving it to him as I'm moving.
You can drop it where you are, but it will be... Yeah, you can drop it. It'll be an action to pick it up. Huh?
We're in water.
Yeah, it's gonna sink now. I tried, Bart.
Let's do this. It's dropping it. You're dropping it, but do it. Let's do a athletics check, or not athletics, acrobatics check, Bart. Let's see if you catch it as he throws it to you.
Yep, there you go.
Pretty sure it does.
Yep.
Expertise.
Drink up, Bart.
All right. Anything else, Faye?
That's it.
Josel, man, it's your turn.
Alright. Is there a way Joseph could probably try to figure out if Ursula is going to pop back where she'll generally be? Or I wouldn't know that.
Go ahead and do Arcana check real quick.
Okay.
You don't know a lot about that spell, and she's not giving off any kind of trails or evidence of where she's disappeared to.
Joseph will go there. That's his turn.
Okay. It's going to be the guard's turn. This one's going to, surrounded by the Forgotten, is going to strike back at him. There you are. 2. 8, it misses. 17 does hit. It's not a magical weapon, though. Okay. Brings us to, oh, no, I'm sorry, 2 more. 26 hits. 19 hits. So 16, 31, 15 points of damage on the. Oh, I'm sorry, I was doing the spirit still. 26 and 19 still hit, though, Jetson. So. Jesus, I was worried I wasn't giving them enough health points, and now I'm like, thank God I did. Lorna, it's your turn.
Yeah. Advantage, Great Weapon Master.
Okay.
Shit. 17s, man.
17 misses.
I think 22 hits though.
Yeah, it's...
22 definitely hits.
Is he looking real bad?
He's really bad. Yep.
So damn close. I need
Yep.
to stop doing Great Weapon Master at that point.
Yeah, they're both looking like, for being as massive and intimidating creatures as they have, once you paralyze them, they lose a lot of bite.
Yeah.
Bart, it's up to you, unless there's anything else that you wanted to do, Lorna.
I can't. I mean, I can run away,
Okay.
but it's not. She won't.
Alright, Bart, it is your turn, sir.
What's the die for a greater healing potion?
8d4 plus 8.
Wait, that's a greater? I thought that was
s-
44.
It was a superior. I gave Bart my superior.
One more time, what?
8d4 plus 8. Not bad. How are you looking now, Bart?
He's above half, so that's good. And that was an action or bonus action?
A bonus action to consume it.
Well, I'm gonna go over here and then, I guess, smash it over this ghost's face.
Okay.
Which, that's an improvised weapon, so... I forget what that would be. Is that just a straight strength roll?
I think so, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That will be a miss.
Minus
Oh, well.
2.
Yeah, he's not very strong.
I mean, he's just skin and bones. I mean,
Anything else, Bart?
That's about it.
Alright. She can't do anything because she's on another. Can't interact with you guys.
Unless she wants to leave that plane.
Yeah, you are pretty much beating the shit out of her pets. I don't think she'd want to come back. Where you at, Sebastian? Sebastian, seeing that you guys have that handle, he's going to actually charge for the cave to try to get to Triton and examine him. Cronus, it's your turn.
Alright, 2 attacks with the trident to start with.
Okay. The first one's a hit, and the second one's a hit. They're both with advantage. All right. Do you want to kill this one in any special way?
Yeah, actually, I'll say I'll stab it the first time, and then for flavor, just shadow step on top, and then drive the trident like right between the eyes.
Yes.
Absolutely. You're shish kebabbing as you poof into smokes and just stab it a couple times, and the last blow driving it right through it. And it becomes a limp, massive creature floating in the water. The other one is still breathing, but who knows for how much longer?
Hopefully not much.
Alright, and then I'm going to go ahead and move to there.
Okay.
And then with my bonus action, unarmed attack,
Okay.
22.
All right. 22 hits for 10 points.
And my fists are magical at the moment, so
Okay. All right. Anything else?
nah.
All right. Benicus, it is your turn. And he's going to go take a stab. 26 hits, 25 hits. For 19 points of piercing damage. Brings us back to Nika.
All right. Well, let's get rid of this one. So, let's go for. Let's actually use a spell, because why not? So I think it needs a wisdom save.
Okay. Wisdom. There we are.
If it's a 16, it succeeds and takes half. Otherwise, it takes 12.
It's 15.
Okay, then it takes 12 damage and has to run away with its turn.
Okay.
At least I think that's how it's worded. I haven't used a spell in a long time.
All right.
If available, let's see. It must immediately use its reaction if available to move as far as its speed allows away from me. Does not move into obvious danger. Yeah. So it has to use its reaction to run away.
So would that be forced movement?
Technically, no, because it's its reaction, not a force. At least
Yeah,
that's
they
how I
get
read it.
attacks of opportunity. They has to swim away from you.
Yes.
You're technically right next to him. He could swim past you.
Away from her.
It has to go away from me. It can't come, not towards
This
me,
is-
away from me.
I know, but where you're at is this would still be away. This would be away. This would be away. He can't go this way. So you go this way or that way.
Closer.
Towards
Yeah, it just can't go towards me. It can go either way.
Let me. What was I thinking? Just giving him immunity to poison. That was so dumb. All right. He's going to. Yeah, he's going to try to flee using his reaction, right? So that gives him. Check his movement speed. Get to about here. Lorna and Finnegas take attacks of opportunity.
Yep, I forgot that was a distant whisper gift I used.
Fuck.
16 misses. Finnegas, where you at?
I thought you weren't using Great Weapon Master anymore.
He misses.
Hey!
Oh, wait, no,
18.
you got 18. Okay. For 7 points of piercing damage. Ooh.
Please don't
Oh,
let an
wow.
NPC kill this.
Forgotten Spirits are going, and almost, but this one's attacking the Atlantean Guard. That. Forgotten Spirit, where you at? Boom, boom. For 21 and 25, both hit. 11. And this one's going to swim up with you guys to help kind of finish this off. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. It's Forgotten Spirit's turn, not their turn. Boom. Those both hit. For like 12 points of piercing. Okay. And then Faye, it is your turn. Do we lose Faye?
Nope, sorry. Let's see. I'm gonna move up to here. You know, I don't want this thing to keep moving away. I'm gonna recast Hex and place it on this thing.
Okay.
And I'm gonna fire Eldritch Blast.
Go for it. That is a hit. How would you like to kill it?
And it didn't double the Hex damage. Let me roll that extra d6, just for funsies. I just want this blast to hit it, and I want it to just leave a huge hole in its head.
Okay. So you fire the Eldritch Blast, and it punctures through its orbital bone area, and just lets ichor and goop start leaking out of its skull, and it is no more.
Sorry for the kill still, Lorna, but then I'm going to fire my second beam at this one.
Okay.
Because we still got those forgotten spirits to deal with. All right. 17.
17 hits.
For 14.
Okay. And what I'm going to do, Jessel, go ahead, and then when we get to the top of the order, I think I'm just going to ask everyone to go ahead and do their round of attacks, and then we'll just to kind of speed this up because these guys are not really that powerful, and you guys are just going to surround and pound them anyways. But, Jessel, what would you like to do?
I'm still unaware about where Ursula is, so he's going to scan the area, make sure that she don't just pop up somewhere where nobody's around.
Okay.
So he's just going to patrol the area.
All right. All right. That brings us to the cards. So let's just go ahead. Does everyone go ahead and do their attacks on the get-go real fast? Just go ahead and do 2 or 3 attacks. Do 3 attacks, and then we'll see how bad they do, and they'll strike back a few times. If that is not enough to kill them off.
Go for it.
Against the shadow things?
Yeah, you could. You Lorna would probably get 2 attacks. Yeah, go ahead and take 2 attacks since you only have so much movement instead of the 3. But you could get over there. 24, 22 hit for 28, 30. All right, this one by Cronin or Jessel. I'm sorry. Bart is dead. Let's go ahead and what about the others? Go ahead. Everyone else can roll me their 2 attacks. 17. Damn, you guys hit so hard.
Oh, wait, that's right. I forgot. Because there's allies.
Okay, I see a lot of hits, and they don't have a lot of health. So that one, we're going to go ahead and wrap up the battle then. Play things over. And you guys do slay the 2 spirits that Ursula was able to spawn on you guys. Which brings us out of combat for the moment. You see Flotsam and Jessam suspended in the water, their blood and filth kind of seeping out. But you don't see Ursula anywhere. Moments go by. Sebastian finally gets up to the cage to check on the king, and he's looking at the cage, speaking to the other royal family, the daughters of Triton, through the bars, and he's trying to get the cage open as quickly as they can. While he fumbles with, while he's trying to do that, you guys hear more explosions and stuff off in the distance from outside the kingdom as the battle continues.
After a while, if Ursula hasn't shown up, Anika's just going to say, just in case, I know what you cast. You should probably come out now, or I'm going to try and make you. Just see if it works.
Do you have anything to do that?
My mind dispel magic might work.
That's if she's still, hopefully still in the area.
Yep. I don't know if she is. It's half a bluff.
You hear no response back.
Try it. See what happens.
Yeah, so I'll kind of go in about the center of the room close to where she is and cast Dispel Magic, just see if it works.
Okay. You attempt to cast the spell magic, but no Ursula appears.
Okay.
Sebastian, seeing that you're trying to, she's probably retreated to the water plane to come up with her next move. And at this point, you and Lorna and the others are helping try to get the cell open. Do manage to open it up, and it looks like, upon closer inspection, Sebastian even is attempting to assessing whether or not he can do something. And let me see here. Just double check. Revivify, I think, is only
It's a
Minute.
third level with
A minute.
yeah. So he's assessing, and he knows it's pointless, but he tries regardless. He kind of sticks his claw forward to try to cast a spell upon him, but you see the kind of divine light shine upon him and then disperse with no effect. The body still limp and cold.
I'd like to. Wait, could we try something? I don't know if it's a thing that we can do. Because I know we
Loot
can
the
do stuff
body?
with handprints.
I mean,
You want to see if you can use your artifacts to bring him back?
it's worth a try. I don't know if we can do it, but
Well, shouldn't Sebastian tell us where the other one is?
you're thinking a third one might give us a better chance.
I'm thinking Ursula said Sebastian knew where it was. And I'm thinking it might save the king.
That is true.
Short of a very, very powerful cleric or a god.
I know not where it is. That's why we were coming to save the king and queen. I know it shouldn't have been far. We don't have time. If they are really threatening of blowing up the sea of the reef, we need to move quickly. He will
Speak with his spirit as they did with their fallen friend.
One of you can cast Speak with Dead.
His cleric, I assume he can.
And there were priests that were able to do it to allow us to speak to Ezekiel.
Let me see.
Hmm.
The spell fails if the corpse was the target of the spell within the last. Oh, okay. So it's fine. You can ask for up to 5 questions. Okay. Yeah. He will try that, and after focusing a little bit of time, he will cast the Speak with Dead spell upon his master, or his king, and you will see this. Does the corpse animate and talk, or does the spirit return?
The corpse.
You see the ornament, the corpse animate momentarily, and it's where it was previously dead, and his daughters are completely terrified by this image. Sebastian is trying to collect himself. He's like, I failed you, King. We tried so hard to get here to help you. He can't actually speak. I think he can only answer questions.
Mm-hmm.
So Bart, who cast? Oh, sorry, Sebastian asked. So did you guys have specific questions for him to ask?
Where's
the artifact? No, where is the piece of Merlin, the artifact that Triton hid?
Yes.
He will, and he has to answer. He doesn't have to answer, right? He would. I mean, he wants to answer. I'm just trying to think. He can't because he can only answer questions. He can't conversate with you and learn about the rest of you or anything like that.
I mean,
Can he? Would he be able to recognize symbols of Merlin?
Oh yeah. Being that Sebastian's asked the question, he goes, "King, where is the artifact? We came to save you, but we also need the key. Ursula's threatening to sink all of Atlantis, and we only have little time before she completes her task. We know she's already has enough, explosives in the tunnels to do that if that's really her goal." And the king will kind of, with his head kind of like swiveling, and I just feel like a zombie. He has a really good neck control, but he just kind of points his finger deeper or down past the actual throne, and he'll say, "Deep below, beneath my chair, is where I stored the key or the artifact of Merlin." It's so hard when you can only answer questions. To really elaborate at all.
That's all I need. I'm swimming down.
I'll follow Bart.
Well, Sebastian asks, "How do we reveal the passage?" And he'll point actually at Cronus's trident. And is there any other questions you want to ask him?
When did Ursula kill you?
Weeks ago.
Wait, I'm dead?
Oh.
Not even
That's
he's
great.
dead would have worked.
Can she get to the Kraken? Can she control the Kraken?
As long as she holds that trident, yes.
One last question before he answers. Did we want to ask if the artifact is trapped / protected?
Yeah.
And how do we get around those traps?
The
Only ask one
safest.
question.
This is the
So
I know. So do we say
what is the safest way to the artifact?
or we could ask, how do we combine it all into one question?
How do we get to the artifact without triggering traps or protections?
Correct. That.
Sebastian, that.
He'll say, "This is our most defensible position in all of Atlantis.
Mm-hmm.
Besides the hidden room I've stowed this away in, there should be no traps to harm you."
All right,
It's
go
too
on.
easy.
Let's get it.
And just think, she was right above it this entire time.
What a dumb bitch.
I thought we already went over that.
I mean, if you're still here, you obviously know where it is now. Come on out.
Can't really.
It's been just a few moments since you guys started this thing, and you've heard more explosions coming from outside. Things are getting a little bit more heated.
Let's go.
Cronus, I imagine you go up and you set the trident in the keyhole and open it.
Yep.
All right. Doing so in this innocuous place reveals a secret passage below the throne. And that is where we're going to call it a night.
No.
I mean, it's a good spot.
So I am immediately regretting not giving them legendary creatures and actions, but I think if I did, it would have been really, really hard. Because
They were henchmen, essentially.